Australia is one of the most haunted countries on earth and nobody talks about it. Tonight I'm going to change that. Every single story I'm about to tell you is real, verified, on the record. These are not legends, these are not made up. These are documented accounts from real people who went in not believing and came out changed forever. 5 stories, 5 locations, all in Australia, all happening right now. Stay until number 1. I promise you, you will not sleep tonight. Number 5, Aradale Mental Asylum, Ararat, Victoria. Built in 1865, closed in 1993. For 130 years, this place was home to Victoria's most disturbed minds. Criminals, the mentally ill, children, over 13,000 people died within these walls. Today, it sits abandoned on a hill 2 hours from Melbourne. 70 empty buildings, silent, waiting. Here's where it gets strange. Visitors who walk past the old superintendent's office report something they cannot explain, a sudden bitter taste in their mouth, like chemicals, like poison. Records confirm that the superintendent died in that office in 1912 by swallowing prussic acid alone at his desk. Nobody told the visitors this before they reported the taste. Number 4, same building, different spirit in the women's ward of Aradale. The sound of high heels clicking on the empty floor. A woman's soft voice in a corridor with absolutely nobody there. Her name was Nurse Kerry. She worked this ward for years. She never left. Multiple independent witnesses described the exact same clicking sound, the exact same voice, coming from the exact same location. Ghost tour operators say Nurse Kerry is not threatening. She is protective, still watching over her patients, which somehow makes it worse. Number 3, still at Aradale, George Fiddimont was the governor of J Ward, the section housing Aradale's most dangerous criminals. In 1886, he was giving a tour of the facility. Walking down the main staircase, he suffered a massive heart attack. He died instantly, right there on the stairs. To this day, visitors and tour guides report hearing footsteps, heavy footsteps, the distinctive sound of hobnailed boots, walking up and down those exact stairs. When they go to look, nobody is there every single time. Number 2, Port Arthur, Tasmania, one of Australia's most brutal convict settlements. Built in 1830, thousands of prisoners lived and died here under conditions most of us cannot imagine. But the ghost that haunts Port Arthur most is not a convict. She is known as the Blue Lady. Visitors report seeing a woman in blue at night. She doesn't threaten, she doesn't speak, she simply stands and then disappears. Staff who have worked night shifts for years refuse to speak about what they have seen. That silence is more terrifying than any story. And now we've finally reached number 1. Forget Amityville, forget the Conjuring House, forget every haunted location you have ever heard of in your life. Lorraine Warren was the world's most famous paranormal investigator. She and her husband Ed investigated the Amityville horror, the Enfield poltergeist, the Perron family haunting that became the Conjuring. Lorraine Warren said there was one location that disturbed her more than any other. Not Amityville, not Connecticut. A 3-bedroom brick home in Gladesville, Sydney, Australia. The Warren case files on this property remain partially sealed. The family who lived there have never spoken publicly. What happened inside that house has never been fully disclosed. What we know is this. Lorraine Warren said the Gladesville house was the most haunted home she had ever set foot in the world. Australia is ancient. It carries more history than most people realize, and some of that history never left. If you have visited any of these locations, comment below and tell me what happened, and follow me because this is just the beginning.